goodness. Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here, and I am a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-love or self-abuse looks like in our life. And today, you see from the title, we are talking about, let me just show this to you. Let me show this to you. Oh my gracious, oh my gracious, oh my gracious. So, the name of this show is called 8 at the Table. And this is...
What you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home.
You know something? I'm sorry. I mean, this... You know what? We tried this broadcast 3 times before, and the dust just clogged up the airwaves and crashed the broadcast. Last time I told you that I see this man and my uterus begins to cramp. I feel like I'm going to menstruate just listening to him. It's unbelievable how we have these males. Listen, like I said, I wasn't going to talk about this video. I wasn't going to talk about this video because it is clear to me. It is clear as day to me and any other heterosexual women. It just seems that Black men are the ones that are unable to really, truly see who is... I'm trying to watch my words here, but this man is clearly effeminate. And for some reason, Black men in dire need of leadership seem to fall into the clutches and grasps of men who are not really interested in women who they themselves may want to uphold the feminine part of the relationship. So this is just the intro right here. It's just, I'll just rewind it a little bit for you all. I mean, come on. It's clear as day to me. I don't know who can't see that this man, I don't want to talk about people because, you know, people watch my videos and then they see it and they get all offended and everything. And they be like, that's not me. Why are you talking about me like that? But, ladies, let me ask you all a question. If you were in a dark alley and this was your man and a dude walked up to want to grab your purse, what do you think that this man would do? This man right here on the screen. Rico, that's his name. Rico something. I will see it when the video plays. What do you think? Can you see him fighting for you? And if he did fight for you, which part of his hands do you think he would be hitting the dude with? The bottom parts of his wrist, a slapping part? Do you think he would run? Do you think he would grab your purse and throw it at him? I mean, would you feel safe? Listen, I need to do a damn survey before we get into the video. Let's just do a quick survey. We're going to dance. We're going to get into the video, and because this is just the intro, right? If you would feel safe with this, you all are saying he would run. If you scream, ah! If you all would feel safe walking down 2 o'clock in the morning in Brooklyn with this dude, or south side of Chicago, if you would feel safe, right? Put up the number 1. If you would not feel safe, put up the number 2. If you don't know or you're neutral, put up the number 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you feel safe? 1. Not safe? 2. Or if you don't know, you don't have enough information, put up the number 3. Let's see what the let's see. A strong talking to. I can see him slapping me, taking the purse and throwing it at the robber. But like, bitch, give him that purse, girl. What you doing? Here, take it. That's how I can listen. That's how I. Listen. And on that note, come on, let's dance to the intro. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you know how to find it again. I am your host, Tanya TKO. I'm a certified life coach with a specialty in relationship coaching and a certified clinical hypnotherapist. And on this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-love or self-abuse looks like in your life. Today, we're going to review this video. We're going to get up to the meat and potatoes of it because there's a lot to unpack. As a matter of fact, you know what? We're going to start at the very beginning and we're going to watch the whole thing through, and we're going to stop because there's some parts in the beginning that are not really that relevant, but it gives context for how they got into the conversation. So without further ado, I want to give a special shout out to the text notification squad. You all are the MVPs that made this broadcast possible because we had technical difficulties and the broadcast crashed twice. I thought it crashed just now when we were getting started, but I can always count on you all who are on the text notification squad to be able to get your notifications to get the most current link, because when these websites don't send it out, when these platforms try to shadow ban people, when these platforms try to kick people off, the text notification squad are the select group of people that know how to get my videos and where we're broadcasting no matter what. Nobody can stop us. And so I want to give you all a special thank you. Thank you all so much. Go ahead and throw up your 10s if you're part of the text notification squad. Go ahead and let's see those 10s. Come on, y'all. Come on. I'm happy to be here, and I am happy that, come on. Throw up them 10s, y'all. Throw up them 10s. Yeah. Oh, hey. If you'd like to join the text notification squad, the link is in the description. It's just $1.99 a month, or it's $1.99 a month, or $22 for the year, or $4.99 a month, $50 for the year if you're international. So go ahead and throw up them 10s. Yeah. Thank you all so much. You all are the ones that made this broadcast on the third or fourth try possible. So thank you all so much. Thank you. And without further ado, let's jump into this video. Hey, you all are the dopest. Thank you. Oh my Lord. All right, let's take a look.
You know, and it didn't matter who was making how much money. This is our home.
What you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home. I could buy somebody to cook and clean for my house. I can't buy a person to come give me a house, give me a car, take care of me.
Oh my Lord. You see, it's the dusty logic for me. It's the dusty logic. Because these men, and you know what, we're going to talk about this because I want you to hear my points on this. Because these men in desperate search of father figures, desperate search of somebody to teach them how to exist and be in this world. Oh, the apples are coming in. We're going to grab those. They start listening to people who lack in self-love, who don't know their place in the world, who are not successful in life, at relationships with men, women, children, jobs, all of this stuff. They start looking into the things and they become radicalized by dusty ideas. And it's embarrassing and it's sad because with all of the things, you know, I was listening to a Cynthia G video earlier today. She played this video of this 70-something-year-old man with teeth missing from his mouth up on the internet calling women bitches and stuff, which was going all bald-headed bitches and all this other stuff, right? And one thing that was profound about her video is that she showed how over the decades, these men have had generation after generation after generation, dusty, inbred logic. And it is this right here with all of the things that we have to think about as Black people in this country and worldwide. It's like, this is the foolishness. Let's continue. This is just unbelievable. What is this on the side over here? I did not see this guy. What is this dude right here? I did not see him in the video. This dude right here with his hat on Adebisi style from Oz. This is just too much for me. All right, if you all are ready to continue, let's just continue. This is a lot to deal with. All right.
But like, so I don't think Amanda really cares too much about how much you make versus how much she makes. She cares about how much she likes you versus how much she doesn't like you. And I feel like the problem is when women go with a finance mentality into relationships, majority of them fail.
All right, just trying to get a point across. So yeah, Rico did just talk for me, but he was actually pretty correct. You both were saying that we base respect on money, which
no, we said Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
Not you. Aaron.
Okay, but I just do want to point out
She shook her head like, you damn right.
that she did say though you could make 40 or 80, but you will have to be able to take care of me. So say Aaron made 70, even if the man made 40, if he was still taking care of her, then I don't think that
it has to balance.
Yeah, he is. Then there's the balance because like you were saying, Rico, it's all about who you are as a man. Like if you were able to be the man of the relationship and take care of what you need to take care of, like in your relationship and like, you know, do the man duties, then it shouldn't really matter how much you make if you're getting it done. If you're making a certain amount and you can't get shit done, then yeah, how are you going to be with anybody?
No, I get you, but like, let's also clear this air. Sorry, Aaron, that we're using you for an example.
Oh, no.
But like, Aaron also said that, yeah, she can make 70 and he can make 40 as long as he's taking care of her. But then she also goes back to say that if he's making less money than her, she's more prone to disrespect his manhood, right?
Well, and take it back 2 more steps.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, my uterus just starts doing something weird on the inside when he's talking. Ah, my Lord, have mercy. Let's continue going forward.
Inclined to disrespect him if he does something. Or
who is this woman? Who is this gorgeous goddess right here? Oh my God, I love her. Well, I love her look. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. I love it. She's rocking a shorty blondie too. I love it. Who is she?
Or says something.
Yeah.
No, but see, that's the thing. I don't play those games, and my husband knows that about me. You come for.
Look at her. She's gorgeous. Like her. Oh my goodness. This is my younger vlogger twin out there somewhere. Oh my goodness. All right, let's continue going forward.
For me, and I'm not dilly-dallying around. Like, I'm literally going to say the most hurtful thing that I can to you.
Vindictive.
No, I'm not. I don't argue. That's the thing. Like, I will walk. I'm Sagittarius. I will walk away. I will say, okay. But if you literally take it there and you disrespect me, or you do something disrespectful, you're asking for that wrath. You're asking for that heat. So you shouldn't feel a certain way when I disrespect you. You already know what's in my mind. You know me.
Oh, I got you.
I think she's saying like if somebody takes it there first,
yeah, exactly.
then she's gonna go full force. I understand that,
and that's gonna happen.
She's making especially if the woman is making more money and hypothetically speaking, like paying for more things within the household. Naturally, like the man's masculinity is going to be threatened. So when he kind of like talks sideways to the woman who's basically the one paying the bills because she's making more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord, I just want to address a comment that came across. The bottom of the screen. It came by really quickly, and somebody said, "It's always about money with you Black women, right?" And I think that. Make sure you thumbs up, like the video, subscribe, right? Yes. I think that it only becomes apparent, like it rises above the fray when it's a Black woman talking about wanting to date a man with resources, wanting to marry a man who can take care of a family, wanting to marry a man who can take care of her. it's like, this is why we do these videos, and the self-love message here is, ladies, let me just say this right off the bat. When a man starts coming out talking about what can you bring to the table, he's not ready. Leave him right there. There's a vlogger by the name of Shira7 who has a book that says, I bring nothing to the table, right? And it's like, these men, when it comes to you as a Black woman, of course, you Black B, you need to have something more to bring to the table than you coming into the relationship for partnership, etc. Because many of these younger Black men, they're jockeying for the position. I remember that there was 2008, there was a vlogger by the name of Gia TV, Jia TV. Do you all remember her? This was the early days of YouTube, right? She made a video back then, Are Men Bitches Now? And back then, the idea was too dense for me to understand. Then came along Brooklyn Blue in about 2000. No. Yeah, Brooklyn Blue about 2012. Then Kendall Saint, she changed her name to Kendall St. Charles in about 2014, right? And she came out with these ideas. And I remember she used to write these long blog posts. And the thing about it is, her writing used to be so prolific that you would read the whole thing. And she wrote about how Black men are angry with Black women because they're jealous, because they want to be in that position. They want someone to sit up and take care of them. They want someone to pamper them. They're mad that they can't rest in their feminine and be able to have you take care of them in your masculine, because they just don't want the duties that come along with manhood. They don't. They want to sit up. They want to have on long dangly earrings and shirts that they can tie around their waist and some tight up pants with them boxers showing, and just walk around with their man purse on and their wrists are swinging, right? And listen, I don't fault anyone. I know that there's a lot of different relationships out there, especially in the younger generation. I know people who are pansexual, and even the pansexual person that I know still wants a relationship where a man will allow her to recharge her feminine energy, because even as a pansexual, it didn't matter to her before until she ended up taking care of a man, and then she realized that she just wasn't moist in that situation. She wasn't able to give her feminine gifts. And the thing about it is, I personally feel that because of the fatherhood crisis, the daddy deficit in the Black community, that these men see their mothers and they internalize that's the position that you should be in, Black woman, workhorse. Remember, we had Avocado Brown come out and all of her avocado minions throwing their avocado seeds at me. You can throw up the avocados now, because a view is a view is a view. Thank you for the clicks. Avocado Brown came out and she was like, I was his dog in the fight. He bet on me. I was his dog in the fight. And it's like, people are like, he took care of her for 15 years and now it's her. No. It is his inclination as a man to care for his family, to know that his family is protected and provided for. It is his natural inclination. That's right. Throw those avocados up if you in the house. A click is a click is a click. Thank you. Thank you. And so it is a man's pride to know that his family is cared for, that his home is taken care of, that his children are protected, that his woman is protected. But these new modern age men raised up with the daddy deficit, they look at you, Black B, and they're like, why ain't you suffering? You need to suffer some more. I remember I saw a meme yesterday, right? I saw a meme yesterday, and the meme said, money will attract the woman you want. but struggle will get you the woman you need, right? And there was so many black men and women clapping on this post. Oh, yes, 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 because there's so many of you out there, black women, who have this super mammy complex, who are always trying to come around to save the day. Here she comes to save the day. Cape blowing in the wind because there's a part of you that does not feel that you deserve to be taken care of. So that if your man takes care of you and the family, right, there's a part of you that's like, oh, I really don't deserve this. I need to pay him back for doing his duty as man and head of this household. Avocado Brown's husband had a child before their marriage. And people are acting like it was some big damn sacrifice of his to work and care for his effing child. Come on. Let's continue jumping into this piece because I find this, Mammy Poppins, Lord. Listen, I told you all we're going to have an album by the end of the year. I'm not your super mammy. Let's continue.
Like, of course she's gonna put up like argument.
But what if she's not paying? So like y'all got this one thing. Like, there's a difference between a woman making more and a woman paying bills. Right? Because I could pay the bills for everything, and she makes more money than me.
I was about to say, like,
so if I make $80,000-$90,000 a year, and that roof that you live under is.
Let's pause it right there. I know. It's just that this is disgusting to me. It disgusts me. It's hard for me to watch a long piece of this. Let's jump over to the Department of Labor statistics. Let's do that. Because he's talking about if I'm making 80, 90,000, that's just not the reality for black men in this country. That's just not the reality. Here. This is the Department of Labor statistics. Let's take a look at what black men are really making in this country. Let's take a look right here. So this is black or African men and women in this country. That's the thing right there, right? That's the thing right there. So, and I'll show you the quarters. So black men have actually been doing okay during this pandemic because in the second quarter of 2020, black men were making $828 per week. And black women were making $779. Because of the number of women who had to drop out of the workforce, the median income for women plummeted across the board, right? Black women in the second quarter of 2021 making $746 and black men making $877. What does that translate to? That translates to black men making on average, the median now. We're not talking, and so the median is skewed by the ones who are making above and the ones who are making below. The median is just in the middle. It's not the average, it's the aggregate middle, right? Median. 45,600 a year. Black women, 38,700 a year. In the beginning of the video, he was talking about how black women are making so much more money than black men, blah, 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 blah. Across the board, black men, because of pay gap, inequities, et cetera, men are still making more money than women. Black men are still median income making more than black women, right? What is he talking about if I'm making 80, 90,000? It's like all of these black men want to run around talking about high value, if I was making this, if I was making that, when what you're really making is between 23,000 and 45,000 a year as a black man, right? Let's continue going forward. Let's get back to the video. Let's get back and continue forward. Because the money's just not there, like how they're trying to pretend like it's there, like they're doing us some big favor with all of this money. Let's continue.
under my name, and everything that goes on is under my name, and I'm the one paying it, but you make 110, you still can't say much to me.
Well, yeah, but there still has to be some form of mutual investment.
Here's my question for you guys.
The thing about it is, and he makes a great point, because if I make 60 and you make 80, and we live in an apartment that's, just say $1,800, say $2,000 a month, right? So if you're not paying the rent, I'm the person that's paying the rent. You might be paying a light bill, but and at the end of the day, if I'm paying the rent, you saved what? That's $24,000 a year. So how you gonna disrespect me? You won't even be saving goddamn $24,000.
See the ignorance of it all. He's talking about you're saving $24,000 a year, 24,000. Who is saving $24,000 a year? What is he talking about? He acts like a relationship is a roommate situation where a woman gets to live off of a man for free, right? I'm going to tell you all something, right? I have this associate who is a wealthy black man, right? He's a wealthy black man. And a few months ago, I was looking at his Instagram page. I'm going to open up and tell you this story, right? And when I tell these stories, I don't tell stories for you to try to analyze me. I tell these stories for you to look at yourself and possibly analyze yourself, right? So I was on his Instagram page. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the all right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thing even down at the bottom. All right. So I did it. All right. I was on his Instagram page a few months ago, and this, people have been going through emotional ups and downs during the pandemic, and he happened to be out on vacation with his girlfriend, right? And I remember they had just moved into this luxury penthouse with glass windows all around. And I found myself, I had a twinge of envy, jealousy. I don't know what it was. It was for a split second. And I had to catch myself because I was like, oh, what does she do to deserve all of that, right? And I had to catch myself in the mentality because I remember that is dusty logic coming up that is spewed out from the manosphere. It's okay if you have some dust inside there that needs to be hoovered out or swept out. It's fine, but you need to be aware of yourself, right? And what's going on in your mind. This happened for a split second, and I checked myself immediately. And I was like, look, I don't know what it is that she is doing in that relationship to make him happy, pleased, satiated, to put the battery in his back, the wind beneath his wings. I don't know what it is that she got to do for that penthouse in the sky. I don't know. And listen, everybody has a good fit out there. And if a person finds a good fit, a person that they like being with, that they vibe with, and it's like for some reason, Black men seem to see women and be like, bitch, why do you deserve that, right? Instead of realizing that she's a womb holder, she's a woman, she comes in with that feminine energy. She is a counterpart. She is a partner. And she is in a relationship doing for a man and with a man in a specific and special way that he likes it done. And in response to that, he takes care of her in the ways that he likes to care for her. But there's so many dust muffins out here who see that and they're jealous because they're like, why isn't my pussy in that penthouse apartment? Right? Listen, they're like, I remember I had a gay friend who used to be angry at vagina because he was like, no matter how many clients he had and no matter how much he dressed up as, with the wig on and all of that, ass just don't feel like pussy. And the men, they were not treating him in the ways that he wanted to be tricked off on. And he was like, yeah, but if I had that pussy, this would be mine, that would be mine, this, that, and the other. When it's more than just about that. It's more than just about that. And D'Angela is saying it's the entitlement for me. I don't know what you're referring to. You have to be more specific. But let's get back to this video. Let's get back to the video, right? Let's get back to the video because there's a lot more to go.
You're right, and Amanda alluded to that. She's saying if you make less, okay, cool, but if you make less and you still can't take care of the basic necessities in this relationship or in our house, that's the problem. If you make less and you fail to monetize a skill that you have that financially benefits our household, that's a problem. Okay, cool, you make 60, but you're also an electrician. That brings in 40,000 extra in our house a year. That means all the lights, the ceiling fans, all the shit electrically based or whatever, you take care of it. So that's monetizing what your skill is. So it adds to our household.
And that's called providing. And I want to make sure that y'all understand that men provide in more than just a finance.
Listen, I'm sorry. This guy is like, the facade is annoying to me. The facade is annoying. Ladies, let's do another survey. Let's do another survey, right? Ladies, if you're attracted to this man, please put up the number 4. Men, if you're attracted to this man, please put up a rainbow and the number 5. I want to see if you're attracted to his essence, his energy. Ladies, put up the number 4. Men, if you're attracted to his essence, his energy, if he seems like the type of guy you may want to get to know a little bit more, put up a rainbow and a number 5. I want to see who is feeling this dude, because as a woman, I don't feel any. I showed you all what my nanakins looks like when people start. So Sabri is attracted to him. Okay. Abundant put up a 0. I'm just looking for the 4s and the 5s. Go ahead. I want to see if men are more attracted to him. You all are putting up 0s. I didn't even add a 0. So the men are not attracted to him. Men, nobody's feeling him, neither the men nor the women. I guess they don't want a dust muffin. Nobody wants him. Listen. I know I got some gay men watching. Come on, put up your rainbows for him. Okay. No one? Oh my goodness. Bussy popping on the handstand. So none of the men are attracted to this? Oh my goodness. We got negative 0s in the house. You all done coming up with new integers. Men? Okay, well, listen. All right, fine. Fine. Let's continue going forward. I'm tired of you all already. Let's go.
Financial way. And that's my problem, because if I sit here and ask, okay, cool, if I pay every bill in this house, right, and I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician, what are you?
I'm sorry. Sorry. Is it just me who sees his earring dangling in the wind? If I pay everything and I'm an electrician, earrings are dangling, long hair sprawling down his back. Oh my God, I'm not even joking. He does have long hair sprawling down his back, but let's continue going forward.
More than just a financial way. And that's my problem, because if I sit here and ask, okay, cool, if I pay every bill in this house, right, and I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician, what are you bringing to the table as a woman? What do you realistically do other than have sex?
Oh, you asking me?
I'm asking, like,
okay,
personally.
so are you asking her that as a woman that makes more?
I want you all to pay attention to this, right? He said, I'm asking you personally. And then so she answers personally. And then listen what they do.
I'm just asking, what are you bringing? Actually, and every lady here, I want to know, what are you bringing to the table for the man that takes care of you?
Here we go. And take notes. So what I do is I make that house that you pay for, that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's $100 a week.
Don't play with me.
I can get it made.
No. You see that's where you're going wrong. It costs more than $100 a week.
And then so my question is, why is he interrupting her to let her know you have such little worth? Your answer doesn't really matter. Let the woman answer.
To have somebody cook for you, to have somebody clean up after you. Because a lot of times you men become our children. All right, we dress y'all, we pick out y'all clothes, we cook for y'all, we wash y'all's clothes, we clean up behind y'all. When y'all leave your little piss
Aaron,
on the
that's
floor.
what you're a good woman, and that's what you do. But let's be clear here. It's a lot of.
We're talking about me.
Listen, I own a barbershop.
We're talking about me.
No, I got you, but you saying we. Speak for yourself. Because I work in a barbershop, right? I own my own shop.
The fuck? Oh my gosh, I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with this. This is too much. The dust of it all. This is too much.
The men complain that it started off that way, but then they start slacking. They don't do.
I wonder why they asked her for her damn opinion in the first place. They just might as well have just stood around and just beat their balls against one another and just agree with each other. I just don't understand why they even needed women to answer. They asked her for her personally, what is she doing? And then he's like, that's you. But there's other women. Now he's talking about what it is that he's hearing from some dudes at the barber shop. And we don't know what is truly going on in any of these relationships behind the scenes. But he's vouching for men and relationships that, especially when we know that the vast majority of narcissists are male. We don't know what the people in his barbershop, what's the truth of it. There's 3 sides to every story. So for all of these men coming in complaining, she used to do this. Let's continue. Because we all know a woman will give. A woman will give. Like, you cannot outgive a woman. A man cannot outgive a woman. However, when that woman's feminine energy is not being replenished, she'll stop giving because she just doesn't have enough to give. She's broken down. So when your woman is not giving, there could be a lot of other things going on. Let's continue.
With they don't keep up with that same type of energy, but they expect the man to keep that same energy of continue on providing in that aspect. So I'm hearing the complaints. So you can speak for yourself, but a lot of women say, I don't want to cook.
But I
they
keep
want you to
saying
provide,
that.
but they don't want to cook.
I keep saying that. We talking about Aaron Campbell.
Okay.
About
so
Aaron Campbell.
So don't say we then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's backtrack. I make a house a home. Okay. All the furniture you get to come home and lay up on, I pick that shit out. That's right. You know what I'm saying? When the paper towels go away in the bathroom, you know who goes to the store to get them? You know who gets on Amazon to get that? All the shit that you don't even think about that makes your life easier, I do that. You
understand? Let me ask you a question, right? Everything that you're telling me can be bought. Guess what? I can have an assistant order me paper towels and toilet paper and groceries on Amazon. Actually, I get Whole Foods delivered to my house weekly. It's a subscription. I get meal preps every week. My meal preps is $120 and I get 3 meals a day. I make myself my own breakfast. That's 4 square meals. I have another cleaning lady. She charges me $100 a week to come clean. You are only saving me $600 in a nutshell.
And so see, what the issue is that he's thinking about a relationship transactionally. He's trying to summarize. He's trying to summate. What is it that you bring that cannot be bought? Her very fucking essence and presence there can't be fucking bought. Her very fucking essence and presence in the relationship and caring about you as a human being cannot be fucking bought. How many of you out there have ever heard of this thing called GFE? If you know what GFE, you know what? We need to get to those apples. If you've heard of GFE, go ahead and tell the people what GFE is. If you've heard of GFE, go ahead and let us know what GFE is. Go ahead and let us know, right? If you have heard of GFE, let's see. Because I'm going to tell you my point of view about it because my mother died when I was a teenager. I know I'm very intimately aware of what a woman brings into Shamika, listen, don't tell me what to do, because if you want the cursing to really start, continue down that path, except it will be directed at you, so you better lay low, girl. Lay low, because this ain't the right time, because by the time you see that Tanya start cussing, don't come in out of lion den, because then it can be directed at you. That's all we need. So GFE. All right, Malcolm. Malcolm is the first one to answer. Okay, Malcolm knows what GFE. Oh, Jacqueline knows too. Oh my. All right now. All right. So GFE is girlfriend experience, right? GFE stands for girlfriend experience. It's an acronym in the sex trade world, where there are men who are looking for a person to have intercourse with them, but not prostitute John type intercourse. They want a person who can hug them and hold them and give them the girlfriend experience, who can pretend as if she cares about him and make him feel cared about for those moments that he has bartered for her time, right? And so we're going to talk more about, as soon as we finish hearing a little bit more from this man, we'll talk more about what a woman brings into a relationship, because I see that there's some dust muffins in the comment section, and that's okay. That's okay. Because like I said, my mother died when I was a teenager, and I know very intimately what women bring into a relationship, what a matriarch brings into a house.
Maybe you.
$600 to $800. But what I'm saying,
maybe I live in a 5,000 square foot
regardless,
home. I'm managing
your
that
services can be paid for. So what are you bringing outside? Listen, if you ask a man, what is he bringing to the table? I'm bringing a house to the table.
That I can also pay for myself.
Okay, but you're not.
But I can.
But you're not.
But I can.
But you're not, and you're not willing to. That's the point.
I was taking care of myself before I was married.
And then you got married and stopped taking care of yourself.
I have multiple mortgages. I still take care of shit. That's the thing.
Listen, I'm not saying you can't make money. What I'm saying is what you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for, versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home. I could buy somebody to cook and clean for my house. I can't buy a person to come give me a house, give me a car, take care of me, and make sure all my bills are in the house.
But I can still do that. That's what
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying that you're not. And I'm saying that you're not willing to. So,
did you hear what I said? I've done it before that, so I can and I will.
I'm just gonna interject here. Can I do that? So I just want to say that besides Aaron, I feel like other women have a different approach on what they bring to the table. So me specifically, I'm not a female that says I cook, says I clean. I could definitely do all those things, but I definitely don't want anyone to feel like that's my job as a woman in a house. So yeah, I'm not gonna come and say that that's what I'm doing. Me as a female, as a boss, as an entrepreneur, I'm gonna dish the money. You'll never know that I make more than you, that I make less than you. I'm always gonna treat my partner as an equal. Me, even if...
All right, you know what? Let's pause it right there. God, there's just so much to dissect here. There's so much to dissect. He's like, I can pay for a person to come in and do the cleaning, and I get meal preps. And let me just say this, right? If that is what you want, then do that. If you do not want a relationship and don't see the benefit to a relationship, then continue doing what it is that you're doing. The issue is that these men like to break Black women down. They like to break you down into thinking that you are not, listen, let me tell you this, right? Women produce children. Not every woman wants to have children, right? Womb. You cannot pay for a person to have the seed which will be fertilized with your fertilizer. And that seed be a seed, the other half of that being a person that you care about and want to spend your life with. You can get a surrogate or an egg donor, yes. But when you combine those genes, you're not taking two people and you're not taking two and turning it into one. You're not doing that. We need to say nothing else besides womb. That's it. Women bring into the relationship that feminine essence, that feminine energy, right? A woman doesn't have to bring anything to the quote unquote table except for herself. But far too many of these Black men want you to jump through these hoops and want you to try to prove yourself and want you to try to show them that you are worthy of them helping you to quote unquote save $24,000 a year instead of you being a man. Listen, what is it? The sad part about it is that he doesn't realize how he speaks to the mootness and the lack of need for Black men. Because if you can be replaced with $24,000 a year, didn't some of you nakers say that's a damn block of cheese replaced you all in the 70s? Didn't you say a block of cheese? A block of cheese and some, what else did they give away? And some peanut butter and bread took you all out of the home in the 70s. So if women have $24,000 to spend on, and he's still talking about rent. He's not talking about home. He's not talking about legacy. He's not talking about family. He's talking about some damn rent and foolishness. We're going to listen a little bit more and then we'll jump back into what it is that women bring into the relationship. First of all, men live longer. Married men live longer. They stay healthier. They take less risks. Their health is better. They have a person who cares about them, who in that caring, he is elevated. Men level up by getting married. This is why the heads of these companies don't even take single men seriously, because men level themselves up internally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually by being in a relationship, by being married. Men level up, especially when they marry a woman or a person who is rooted in her feminine if he's rooted in his masculine. Oh my gosh, let's continue.
Even if I'm making more than you, I would never want to take the masculinity away from my partner, in saying, oh, well, I make more and blah, blah, blah. But if we're going to go half and half on the bills, I'll pay this bill and this bill. What you paying this month? I'm gonna dish out the money, and I've always been.
But listen, you could tell. First of all, you're not gonna be my wife, and I don't know how much money you make. That just doesn't even make sense to me.
It's not like literally you don't know how much I'm making, but I'm not going to make it obvious in our households.
Wait, but let's talk about. He's bringing up something real.
So say if you and your say if you and your man, right? Y'all partner, you and your partner. Right, you're equal, right? According to Amanda, you're equal, right? Y'all got $10,000 in a joint account, right? You make more money than him.
Can we clarify how the 10,000 got there?
Oh,
no, is it 50-50?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Listen, you're right. Just say you put in, it's 50-50. Just say it's 50-50. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it even because that's your equal, right? So now, here we go. So listen, so now this man, he needed a car, right? You make more money than him. You got a car. And he takes $9,000 and go buy a car. How would you feel?
Why is this is just so dumb. This is why you can't get with broke nakers. This is why you can't. This is precisely why you can't. This is precisely why you can't get with broke nakers. This is precisely why you can't. Because of logic like this, you have no credit. Why you're not consulting with the joint account holder about a purchase that takes up 90% of what is in the savings account? This is what Wendy Williams was talking about. They make bad decisions, then they're like, oh, I lost the money, or they got swindled and all this other stuff. Like, oh God, this is too much. All right, let's take a quick commercial break and then come back. This is too much. Are you tired of missing Tanya TKO's live videos? Arriving late when the video is well underway or about to end? Are you fatigued of only seeing a live video randomly while perusing YouTube and Facebook? Or worse, randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. No longer are we dependent on the algorithm of these fitness platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now, you can show up early with the Tech Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret
quick broadcast off platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to tinytko.com and click on text. Join the TKO Tech Squad today for just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $22 a year if you pay in advance. $4.99 a month international, $50 a year if you pay in advance. You'll never again be tardy to the party. I'll see you on the next broadcast. tinytko.com/.
We're back. Remember, the link to join your text notification squad is in the description below. Let's continue forward.
I wouldn't put up with that. And I know, but I'm just say it like this. So
you know what? Thank you for reminding me about the apples. It's $5 for the month. Let me just, since you all are curious about the text notification squad, you get a text notification whenever I go live. It's $5 for the month if you're international. So wherever you are in the world, you can get yourself a text, right? If you're in the United States, it's $1.99 a month or $22 for the year. It's a way for you to get a text, and it's a way for you to support the show. And I think that it's an amazing way to be able to know how to stay in touch with your favorite creators. It's as simple as that, really. It's as simple as that. Oh, wow, there's a lot of apples that have come in.